You have a text generator open in one tab, a video model in another, and a Discord server pinging in the background. Creating video with AI right now often feels like managing a chaotic switchboard. You write a prompt, copy the text, paste it into a Discord bot, wait for the image to generate, download it, upload it to a separate video platform, and finally pull that clip into an editing timeline. Every time you move between these platforms, you lose momentum. Files get misplaced in your downloads folder, you lose the specific context of your original prompt, and hours evaporate moving assets between different browser tabs. This is app switching fatigue. Today, we are going to fix that. We will walk through a unified, iterative workflow that collapses this fragmented process, allowing you to go from a blank page to a complete cinematic video in minutes instead of days. To follow along, you only need one thing: a single, clear sentence describing your concept. That sentence will serve as the anchor for the entire generative process. Instead of adding more apps to a subscription list, the focus shifts to how those tools communicate. We are building a system where the models work together in a single, connected sequence. Step 1 is defining our core theme. Our central concept for this tutorial is visualizing how AI accelerates creative work. Defining this upfront is absolutely critical because it dictates every single prompt and setting we use from here on out. Now we enter the idea phase. Instead of jumping straight into motion, we generate static storyboard images to establish our visual foundation. If you skip this step and type a text prompt directly into a video generator, the system guesses at the aesthetics, resulting in generic, inconsistent clips that lack a distinct style, a problem creators refer to as AI slop. We avoid that by using a technique called visual grounding. By uploading our specific static image as the starting point, we restrict the AI, forcing it to maintain our exact lighting, composition, and mood. Next, we move into the generation phase. We push that static image of the house through a video model to create controlled movement. To get the exact shot we want, we add brief, specific motion instructions alongside the image. Something simple like slow camera pan right or fog rolling in. While the AI processes the render, it relies on those written instructions for movement, but constantly references the uploaded image for its visual identity. Your creative intent remains firmly anchored. Establishing a strict visual state before you introduce motion is a reliable way to maintain a consistent artistic vision across different generative platforms. Step 3 is the refinement phase. We take the video clips we just generated, pair them with an AI-generated voiceover, and drop them into a single editing timeline. Here, we align the audio track, trimming the clips, adjusting the pacing, so the movement on screen matches the narration. The traditional production pipeline moved sequentially from brief to post-production. Each phase was isolated and expensive to revisit. Now, the linear model collapses into a continuous loop. Ideation, generation, and refinement overlap in a fast, ongoing cycle. Operationally, this means a two-person team can explore 20 different campaign directions, generate the initial assets, and refine them in the exact amount of time it previously took to get approval on a single storyboard. Because the cost of experimenting is so low, you can shape the final product continuously as it evolves, avoiding weeks of rigid approval gates. In an environment where production speed is the baseline, your competitive advantage comes from the incredible volume and high quality of the iterations you can ship in a single day. Here's the finished product. By controlling the visual foundation and iterating quickly, we produced a professional, highly directed cinematic clip in a fraction of the traditional timeline. As you scale this process, a new problem emerges. Managing the volume of generated assets, tracking the lineage of your prompts, and keeping everything organized across tools quickly becomes unmanageable. This diagram illustrates Talonsight's architecture. It solves tool fragmentation through a terminal layer that brings separate creative domains, like image, video, and audio, into one environment. Everything you generate is tracked and stored in a single infrastructure layer. To maintain your momentum, shift your focus from individual apps toward a unified infrastructure-centered workflow. This allows you to create, track, and iterate without the friction of a fragmented process.